Oh, I just killed myself. Oh well, there goes my no death run. How far down did that go in here? Yeah, that.
Hey, buddy. Did you know she's this? Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't think.
Let's
No,
get through all this again.
You wanna? That's about it. No. Listen, was a there's a rel. We are. Where are you? See you later. Given to. I don't. I'm going to. Yuck, chest. Hold on.
Alright, I'm gonna save it on the roof. Right, save that. Maybe we go this way. Oh. Oh.
Hey. Let's talk this over like reasonable people, Eklund. I can explain everything.
And I got shot. Where are you going?
I'd always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance.
I spotted that one up. I talked to him, I was like, no, stop.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Demolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon. At the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
How did you escape from the Bull's Head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the Bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a garage just around the corner.
Maybe not.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it? He's dead.
Don't even think about it, Josh.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be foolish, woman. I was gonna use it on you. Underneath that heap of tumbled crates was Eklund. I wasn't about to help him out. The guy was a professional killer. The last thing he deserved was sympathy. I had to admit it, though. I was sorry he'd ended up this way. Nico looked good, even in robes. Nico looked good. The rear exit was barred and padlocked.
I need the axe.
Don't even...
What? Who?
Look...
Don't be fooled. I was gonna use it. I couldn't think of a single way the extinguisher would be of use in the absence of a fire.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobart.
I will, when I'm ready.
No, really? I have to try and get out to untie it. That made no sense.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things that I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
George.
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Hang on a minute. Can I take the axe now?
Don't even...
What?
Look.
Oh, come.
Of course not. I just don't trust you not to cut your own stupid foot off.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket.
Okay, use this door.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give him a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show him now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
wheel had a serrated edge which meshed with the turning cog. Marks on the spindle behind the wheel suggested it once had a rope attached to it. The stone face of the demon grinned with a horribly lifelike expression. It was so realistic, I could imagine the sculptor carving it from a live model.
Oops.
Examining the demon more closely, I realized something about its face. It was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, the eyes weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon didn't have any eyes. Above the carved cross was an indecipherable inscription. For all I knew, it could have been scribed in Gaelic. I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move. It was a heap of stones and stuff which had tumbled down from the rafters. I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem. The pipe could have been anything from 50 to several hundred years old. Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
What's the point of studying the inscription if you can't read it?
Because it could be important. A clue to whatever we're looking for, who knows? I might find someone in Stirling to translate it.
We don't have time to go looking for a linguist.
No? At least I am doing something positive.
What language is that inscription written in?
You're the languages student, you tell me.
It looks like ancient Norse. Maybe.
Perhaps it's in code.
I don't think so.
Norse code.
Nico, I found an old clay pipe.
George, I don't care.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just turn this.
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing.
Nothing else here.
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
Oh, there's another thing. Is there more stuff in here?
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle. With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top. I didn't find anything.
That must be it then.
It was an old coin. It was a black plastic pen top. The cog was one of those objects I wished I hadn't carried in my pocket.
Maybe that needs to go on here.
The handle turned easily and the larger wheel began to revolve.
Oops.
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Oh. Now what? Well, that's got a hole in it. Can I use that in that? No.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Oh.
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle. The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing.
Okay, I've got 2 cogs.
With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place. I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.